Jeff Siegel for UCLA Anthony Dye. And Tony, that was a tough game. Your defense, I guess, played as well as you could hope to play, and you just didn't get enough help on the other side of the ball, maybe.
Yeah, I was very proud of the way our defense played. Unfortunately, something like a fumble return for the touchdown, so that's a backbreaker for a team. And, we just couldn't get together after that. But I think I'm very proud of the way our defense and offense played.
It seemed like that might have been the story of the season. You guys played well, and then a play or two here and there would just kind of turn things around. You guys looked like you're driving on the offense for a go-ahead score, and then all of a sudden it's the other way around. From a defensive standpoint, it just makes it more difficult for you guys because there's no room for error, I guess.
Of course, and there's always going to be, a support system that has to be in place. The offense was keeping us in many games too at times. So it's all a matter of who comes to play. And unfortunately, we didn't get both sides of the ball to come to play enough this season.
But the defense did play extremely well, and you had to be proud of that. Did they do anything differently offensively that you didn't expect?
No, they ran exactly what we were seeing on film, and the game plan fit nicely. Kudos to Coach Bulla. Great calls by them. They got the win, but I think they did exactly what we thought they were going to do.
And you came up with a big pick that looked like it might turn things around, and again, just kind of gave it right back. It's just kind of had to be very frustrating for you guys.
It's definitely a frustrating thing because to go through that kind of roller coaster where we got the high and then the low. But what else can you do besides get back out there and play some more?
You look at the defense, though, and it seems like you've got a lot of talent back there and a lot of guys who will come back and maybe grow and mature. So from that standpoint, there's something to build on, I would think.
Oh, yeah, definitely, especially kids like Zumwalt and Riley. The sky's the limit for them, and they're great kids, and they listen to leadership as well. So I think we're gonna have a very fine defense next year.
Last year you finished on a high. You won a bowl game, and things were looking up. And the attitude on the offseason had to be very good. Now it's the other way around. How do you, and you're going to be obviously one of the leaders next year, how do you make sure that everybody keeps their head up?
Surprisingly, already we're talking about getting the weight room next week. So, I think the drive is even more than we had last offseason when we finished on a good note. So I think we're ready to get back to work and get these W's.
It's frustrating, man, because, I came into UCLA to want to change this culture. And it's just... winning is hard and losing is tough, and sometimes I sit back at home and I just think about just winning in general, not just about stats and statistics and all that. All I think about is just winning. And when you don't win, it's tough. And I know that we can win. I know that we have the right personnel, we have the right coaching staff, but it's tough to say. Only God knows. And all I know is that we're going to get back to the film, and we're going to watch this season out of our heads. And next year we're going to come back strong, and hopefully have a better season because we have all the capability in the world. We got to just put it together and just win, pretty much.
How long do you think you're going to think about whether you're going to come back or not?
Really? I don't know. I gotta sit down and talk to my mom more. She got questions, I got questions. So, okay. I'm still deciding. I gotta still pray on it and give it up to God and hear from Him, and also just, just talk to my mom, my family more. I love UCLA so much, and I love these players, and I have no regrets, being here. But I'm gonna do what's best for me. So when that time comes, I'm gonna definitely let you guys know.
What has to happen next year? Because it seems like you have the talent and it's young. You obviously are not happy with the final record. What do you think needs to be done in the best of all worlds next year?
Next year we need to be more, and I say this because it's the truth, but we need to be more disciplined in things we do. Because as a team, we mess up on certain things that we shouldn't mess up on, and our coaches do a good job for us, teaching us the right thing from wrong. And us as players have to go out there and execute more. Because, it's not that we're getting beat by teams that's just better than us. They're just out-executing us. And they're just winning. So next year, we need to focus on just winning. And that starts with the off-season workouts, the running, spring ball, in the meeting rooms, away from the coaches, putting that extra time in, staying in the film room late when everybody else is gone, standing after practice and, hitting the sled more, doing extra little drills, catching the ball more, those little things. Because when you do those often, it carries on to the football field.
That said, though, that you guys on defense anyway played well enough to win today. It's got to be frustrating.
But you know what? It's not. We played well, but great is that we shut them out. we put up some points, and they put up some points, and if it's frustrating because the way this game started, you would think this game is anybody's, and it's funny how one or two players can just change it all. But I'm proud of how we responded. We didn't fold, we didn't give up, we played to the end, and I like that about us.
We'll take a loss and we'll come back and we'll work 10 times harder. So everyone just gave it all they got every day, every week, and just came back to fight.
Sounds like you guys still kind of believe in yourselves and the coaching staff here. Is that a vote of confidence for the?
Yeah, because we as a team we see what we can do, and when we're playing on all cylinders, playing well as a team, we see what we're capable of. So there's nothing to be there's always something to look forward to, and we started seeing a lot of games where we had a lot of confidence playing well. So we know that as a team we have something to look forward to.
What are some things you'll consider before making your decision?
What things I'll consider?
What are some things you'll consider before deciding whether you come back?
Just look at both sides as far as coming back, how I can help the team, and then look at, what if I leave, things that, that can factor in. So just look at both sides and just do the best thing.
What kind of timeline are you looking for you now? When do you think you'll know?
I don't have a timeline right now. I just need to, go back and talk over my family first, and then, I can know where to start from there.
Do you get input from the NFL? Is there some kind of system that they have to guide you? And
yeah. They can evaluate you and let you know where you stand. So, it's a process, and I want to definitely take my time and to make sure it's the right decision.